already named 5 recasts that I think is 100% going to go down when the MCU does its reset. I got it now, Kevin Feige. But here are 5 characters that I think are not getting recast no matter what. And if you think these characters are going to get recasted, drop them in the comments down below. At number 5, though, I got Tom Holland Spider-Man, and the only reason he's this low is because I don't think he's going to get recasted. I think he's just going to get retired. You feel what I'm saying? Eventually, Miles Morales is going to take the reins as the MCU's main Spider-Man from him. Not after a movie. They got to have a movie together. One team-up movie. And then after that, Tom's going to be like, damn, I'm getting kind of old. Here you go. Now, would it surprise me if we get another Peter Parker Spider-Man in like 10, 15 years? No, but it's Miles Morales' time to shine. But I don't think that's a recast. I think that's just a replacement. You feel what I'm saying? A retirement. You know what I'm saying? Someone who has the same amount of chance to get recasted, but maybe a little bit more, is Sam Wilson's Captain America. I know a lot of people think that we're going to get another Captain America, another Steve Rogers, and hell, it wouldn't surprise me if they did Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Sam Wilson at the same time. It'd be kind of interesting, but it wouldn't surprise me. But I think that Sam Wilson's Cap is just so new. It's just so fresh. It's just getting started. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if he gets a full-out trilogy, so nah. I don't think Captain America is going to get recasted. Not yet, at least. In like 15 years, probably. Kind of following along those same lines, though, I personally do not think we're going to see a different Shang-Chi in the MCU because there is still so much to tread with this character, bro. The fact that Shang-Chi has only had one movie since 2021 is honestly despicable, and Marvel, you should be ashamed of yourselves for that. This is one of your best new characters, and you have treated him like he's a nobody. I mean, no, he was a nobody before that movie. Let's keep it debate. But Marvel, you literally could have turned Shang-Chi into one of your biggest money makers, and you sold. I am personally of the belief that we are still going to get a Shang-Chi 2, hell, maybe even a Shang-Chi 3. In order for that to happen, I think Simu Liu will be retaining and will be reprising his role as Shang-Chi for the next 10 years easily. I'm telling you, he's going to be a key factor in Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, and beyond. Trust me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my number 2 and my number 1 is pretty obvious simply because Kevin Feige literally said so. Number 2, I got Miss Marvel. I mean, Kevin Feige literally said this is one of his best castings of all time. Up there with RDJ's Iron Man. You know how high of praise that is? I think that they want her to be the leader of the Young Avengers if they still make that a project, or the Champions, whatever they want to call them. And hell, I do think that there's a chance that she's going to have an X-Men connection too, because she is a mutant. And he wasn't lying. Iman Vellani as Miss Marvel is literally perfect casting. It's got to be a top 10 comic book casting of all time. That list is coming soon, by the way. So it would not surprise me if Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani, is in the MCU for the next 20 years, bro. But at number 1, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, maybe to the surprise of some, because there is people out there that think that Thor's going to get recasted, Thor's going to get rebooted, they're going to do Beta Ray Bill instead. Nah, bro. Kevin Feige literally said Chris Hemsworth could play Thor for the next 10 years if he wants to. He feels like he's still in his prime, and I don't blame him. I mean, look at this man. This man is... Does he have a single ounce of fat on his body? This man doesn't age either. He's still in peak physical form, still acting his ass off. I mean, he hasn't declined whatsoever. Why would you get rid of Thor? I don't blame Kevin Feige for saying that whatsoever. I think that Chris Hemsworth is going to be Thor for the next 10 years easily. What y'all think about that list, though? Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you think some of these characters are going to get recast? And if so, who? And who didn't I mention on this list do you think is not going to get recasted? I didn't mention some of the obvious ones like the Fantastic Four is not getting recasted. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it in the comments down below, man. Because you know we got to talk about it. It's simple.